Hey guys, and welcome to episode 14 of my free-to-play series. Considering how heinous we lost that last draft, I thought we would go ahead and just do another quick draft. Not right away, this is a day later, but yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, we do got the Snarl, which is fine, not really first pickable. Decisive Denial and Devouring Tendrils are the strongest cards in the pack. I think I'll like Devouring Tendrils. That leaves us open to either green, white, or not green, white, green, blue, or green, black. So I think the Devouring Tendrils here is the pick. Alright, I think the strongest pack here by miles is Quandrix Apprentice here. Next, I would probably choose Pledge Mage or Subtraction. Okay, Burying Books is the best card in the pack here. Overgrown Arch is a close second, though. Not really sure what the right choice is there, but I am definitely taking a berry. Okay, so we have a choice of Professor of Zoomancy or Environmental Science. We did get pinched a little bit because we didn't have a science for our extreme splash, I guess. So I think I'll just take one now. I'm really high on Professor Zoomancy, but I think it's early enough here. I think I just want a science. Okay, here I could take either Snow Day, Tangle Trap, or Archway Commons. I think the better is the splash here and Explosive Welcome. I could start taking the Archway Commons here and just look to splash the masterpieces, but Welcome is a pretty good card to splash as well. Okay, here we got Veil, Subtraction, and Summoning. I think here we go for the Arcane Subtraction. I do want cheap ways to get the science out. Okay, here not really much for our deck. Fortifying Drought's okay, Big Play's alright. I'm not really big on combat tricks in Quandrix, so I think I'm gonna take an Intro to Annihilation. I always like having at least one of them in my sideboard to get. Wow. This is such an easy Rutha here. Now we could do bonkers things with our spells. So we really need to prioritize very powerful endgame spells to copy with Rutha. Okay, I am going to take another subtraction here. I do like a Wormhole Serpent. That is another finisher that's worked very well for me before, but I think this isn't the deck for it. This is more when I'm heavier with the Quandrix Pledge Mage, more Zoomancies, stuff like that. Alright, I guess I'll take a third Arcane Subtraction. I don't know. I never really had an option to play this many this early. And I know I could get a Teach by Example really late. Maybe I just take a Pigment Storm and splash the green instead of the. No, I think we'll base ourselves blue then. Ooh, I do like a curve here. Curve, campus, curve, or campus. I think I'm gonna be greedy and take the curve. Instant regret, but I'll take a second curve, I suppose. do like playing a Tangle Trap, but not too. Alright, so we did open a bomb mythic, but not in our colors. I think here we just pick another Rutha and just hope to get elemental masterpieces, you know, cards like that. Okay, we could go for a second berry, elemental summoning, shock. I think here we just go for another Burying Books. That's a fine card to copy with Rutha, by the way. Okay, not really much for us here at all. I think here we just take the Archway commons, just make sure we could cast our spells. Alright, so we do have a couple cards we want. Elemental Masterpiece and Expressive Iteration. Both very strong cards. It could be that we're not playing green after all. Commons there. Okay, so I'm down for an iteration right here. Ooh, and then we get a field trip. Maybe the green is the splash then. I could just get a third curve. Because what would I be splashing? I'll be splashing Devouring Tendrils. Get a field trip as well. That's not really good on the splash, is it? I think maybe instead of taking the third curve, I take an opt. Alright, Creative Outburst is a card we're looking for. I'll take a third Burying Books this late, definitely. Do like a negate. Do I play letters? I think I do play a letter. It's gonna ramp us. I think that's better than getting a dual land, unfortunately. Wow, we got the Masterpiece back as well. Yikes. Okay, I think we take approach here and just try to win that way. Just keep the game going as long as possible and then play drop an approach. Sounds like a plan to me. Second Quandrix Apprentice. Golly. Could take a Conspiracy Theorist. That's an okay 2 drop, but gosh, if anything, we really only want to splash for Devouring Tendrils. guess I'll take the value card here. Alright, let's get rid of the green now, because I am for sure not playing green. So I do like return pass caller here. It's gonna get back one of our big things. And it's a big flyer. We don't need a 4th berry or a 2nd science, I don't believe. Cram session is also very appealing to me right now, but we do have 3 arcane subtractions, and I think that's all we need for this type of deck to win. Yikes, man. They really want me to have a bunch of Burying Books, don't they? I could take a Grape Shot. Grape Shot's an interesting card. Do have a lot of cheap cantrip-y stuff. I think maybe here I'd just take a Pledge Mage as a good creature. But I feel like I don't even need a Pledge Mage here. Maybe I do. Maybe I just need the creatures. Okay, so for here, I think for the same reason, I think we pick a Prismark Pledge Mage here. Nothing really else to pick. Wow, that was a gift. We got an Ingenious Inspiration. Be happily playing that. Jeez. All these Burying Books, that's insane. I think I'm going to take a 2nd Elemental Masterpiece here, though. Alright, I dig the 2nd Pledge Mage here. Alright, funny enough, this isn't my most favorite expensive Prismari card, so I think I'm going to take a Spectacle Mage here. Alright, another Pledge Mage. I'm really high on those. I'm glad I got a bunch. Here's an easy Warden. Same thing as Pass Caller, but better, I believe. Alright, finally get a dual land. Okay, am I playing either of these? I already have one Teach by Example, so if I'm going to play anything, it would probably be the Tome Shredder. Alright guys, so this is the build I ended up with. I'm not too sure if this is right. This is really hard. I left out a lot of good cards. I left out a Subtraction, a Berry, Explosive Welcome, a Pledge Mage here, a Creative Outburst, a Quandrix Pledge Mage. So, yeah, I had so many good cards, I just didn't know what to cut. I know I've been saying this all the time, that I'm going to change my deck in the middle of a draft. But if I feel like this deck is going askew for some reason, I have cards to put in to fill in whatever I feel is missing, because I have a little bit of everything here in my sideboard. So I have a really good pool of cards. Hopefully I do a lot better than I did in the last draft, so let's get right into it. Alright, this is a perfectly keepable hand. Okay, I think this is the type of deck I could play my Rutha out on turn 4 and nothing bad will happen to it. Actually, never mind. It might have heated debate, I'll take that back. Okay, just gotta wait. see if they go off copying stuff already. Let's just bury the books of Rutha now. Ooh, I think opponent wanted to do something there. I just remembered, even if they did have a heated debate, there's nothing I could do about it. Yep. Ooh, opponent has a really good deck. I think I am going to bury in books. I don't want them to learn again, but it doesn't look like they have anything strong. It's their endgame spells I have to worry about, not their creatures. Interesting. Shock. Do I want to negate that? Do I care? I'm guessing not. Oh wow, they have all the copying spells. That's nice. I think I barely have enough to block something. Needed you a while ago, bud. Did I? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Good game, opponent. Alright. This is a really easy keep. I have all my colors of mana. Looks like he's dead. No, I wonder what he had. Maybe a pump spell? Interesting. Actually, I needed that second mountain. That was a big oops. Interesting creature. Not really much I could do at the moment. Just gonna negate that. Let's block like that. That was unfortunate, but livable, I suppose. Let's see, what other tricks do they have? Kinda do want to save my masterpiece though. Interesting. It's gonna kill both my guys. I think I'm just gonna go reset that. I'll take 5 here. I just don't want to lose my board at the moment. And then I could return past color my variant books. Baron books now? That's the question. I think I do. I'll let you get in for 4, I suppose. Maybe I shouldn't attack with the conspiracy theorist. A little ambitious there. Could play a big spell here and just clog up my board. This lets me hopefully draw land so I could get a burying books again. They're tired of getting bullied in the air. Oh, I guess land wouldn't be. Sorry, I'm bad at math. So I think I just play pass color here. Give me a burying books. Or do I want another masterpiece here? I could actually take the warden back. I suppose they're drawing that, so that's not really threatening. I could wait a turn to draw a masterpiece, or a land for a masterpiece. Ooh, I could just do that as well. But let's see. Here, just end my turn. I could kill the Pledge Mage before they could get off 2 spells and have a subtraction to make blocks really, or attacks from my opponent really bad that they don't know about. Okay. Let's see, do I want? Yeah, I want to scry. Who do I want to do? Scry. Yeah, I like Mountain. I think here I just kill that guy there. Alright, good games, opponent. Alright, easy keep. This might be a tough deck to get through, but hopefully my pledge mates here could put a stop to their assault. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, looks like they're gonna be taking my negate. Maybe the Warden, because it stops the Spellbinder, but I doubt it. Oh wow, are they letting me have everything? Let's see how they're gonna attack. Dueling Coach. Put on the Spellbinder, I suppose. Let's see. Play the Warden, so now they have to spend their entire turn using the Dueling Coach just to get in some damage. It's fine with me. We're running out of cards in hand, so hopefully that means I could start doing stuff. Alright, I'll block. If you're giving me a free block, I'll block. Oh wait, that's instant speed. No, not a free block. Okay, so I messed up there for sure. I need land at the moment. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, man, Dueling Coach is being really good right now. Real good. Deck. I need. Variant books. Like really bad. Nice. Let's see. Can I survive a turn? No. I mean, he could do that and bury, but then he's gonna get something else. Oh, man, not drawing mana a lot in this game is really costing me now. And I've been lucky too. My opponent's been drawing nothing but mana. They've been playing a lot of lands too. Okay, I think I'd just take this hit here. I should block, but I'm gonna be greedy and just take the hit. Good. I'd rather than spend all their mana on that than anything else. Oh, and they had a warning. Nice. Good games, opponent. Alright. This is a pretty sweet hand. Could sustain myself for a while with this. Okay, I think I'm gonna kill that right away. Alright, we're both doing a lot of nothing, but this is scary because if my opponent is playing nothing but like heavy creature decks, then it's gonna be tough. Okay, that just made it a lot less tough. Alright, it's basically gonna time walk him. Down next turn, now that I drew a Rutha, I could play land Rutha and hold up Burying Bucks with the Rutha activation if they attack, so yeah, this is gonna be really sweet. interesting. Let's see. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I meant to arcane subtraction to keep both my guys here. That was a mistake too. Oh no. I think that costed me the game actually. Let's see, let's see. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And woo, that was close. I made it a lot closer than it should have been, but we got there. Approach of the Second Sun. OP in this limited format. Alright, we got really lucky that game. This is a really good hand. It's the first time having our iteration in our hand. Or using it at all so far. Interesting. This opponent know what type of deck I'm playing already. Okay, I'll use iteration here. Most unfortunate that we didn't find a land. What did our opponent discard? Island. interested to know what our opponent is playing, but I feel like it has something to do with counter spells. I think I do want to play Rutha here. I do have a second Rutha in the deck, so if they kill the first one, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not the one I want to protect. I want to protect my hedge, which is my Spectacle Mage, in case I don't draw another land. In the next 2 turns, I could play land, Spectacle Mage, and then next turn play Masterpiece, like if I was on curve. Okay, so gonna play Spectacle Mage. Now what I really am hoping for is an Arcane Subtraction or the Ingenious, whatever, the red burn spell to learn, just so I can have my white mana up. I'm actually going to attack. I'm gonna make him think that I don't have the mana to play a Masterpiece, unless the Spectacle is in play. Not the case. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to my negate a little bit longer. You do want one more land. I'm playing it super safe. I want to play Masterpiece and have negate up. Whirlwind Denial. I think I'll negate that. Yeah, he has free reign to play his make a fractal, blah blah blah, but if he does that, then I make 2 big guys, and then it becomes a good old Mexican standoff, which I like. Attack 2 in the air. Our opponent has to be stumbling on mana. I find it hard to believe that he's mono blue. I mean, it's possible, but I feel like when you're playing a monocolor deck in a multicolor set like this, it really lowers your power level. It raises your consistency, yeah, but your overall power level goes down, I believe. Right, gonna make the easy attacks here. Probably have a Barium Books or something like that. Interesting. Seeing that's one of the issues with playing mono blue in a multicolor format. You're forced to play weak cards like a Resculpt right here. Ooh, that's a nice turn of events for my opponent. But I think now I'm gonna turn the corner. I'm gonna play my Theorist. Play Curve. Now next turn, hopefully I draw land, and then I'll be able to pop Ward and play another Masterpiece. And really put pressure on my opponent. Interesting that he took that over my big 5/5. That would have been a problem for me to deal with. I probably would have to hold the Warden and the 4/4 back. But now I have no such worries. No matter how he double blocks the 5/5, I could only kill one. So I'm worried at the least. Now if he somehow stabilizes, I have approach to win. It's gonna take a long time, but... And I have a Lethal Flyer in hand, so it's gonna be tough for him to stabilize. Not too sure what our opponent could have, but I just need to get in with 1 point of damage. Oh, it looks like a snow day. Nope. Okay, another Resculpt. I mean, the only bad blue cards I see him playing are the 2 resculpts and the reject. Alright, get the Wombo combo. Alright, let's see if I just kill him here. Good games, opponent. This is a really bad hand. I can't keep this. Okay, this is a lot better. I could probably risk it and put back a land, but I think I'm gonna put back a masterpiece instead. Thought that was a forest for a second. That's a really nice island. Alright, just drawing lands at the moment. Okay, I like this land go. See who's gonna make the first big play, I wonder. So, this is the type of game we're playing. Really needed a Rutha right there. Alright, that was really intense. Sorry, was really quiet. That was a lot of spell slinging. Well, to me, I'm like a control player. To me, that felt like a lot of spell slinging going on right there. But it seems like he just went all in for the big plays as I went all in for my approach. And now we're just playing spells here. We're just trying to outpace each other and see who gets to kill what first. Okay, definitely not gonna kill that. Let's see, I could 5, I could do that. Intro to Annihilation myself, that seems pretty interesting. But I think I'm gonna play it patient and just kill that and prolong my clock. 3 cards in front of me. Just gotta last 3 turns. Oof. Let's see. I think I do negate this. Kill that. Alright, opponent is trying real hard to kill me. I really need the top card of my deck to be like a draw spell or something. Ah, that wasn't it. Opponent giving the good games early. Before I even drew my card. Alright guys, so we went 3 and 3 that time. Better than last time, that's for sure. I definitely didn't think a third Barium Books was needed there. I did need a little bit of draw selection, so maybe Curate would have been better than a second Serpentine Curve, but I like filling out my curve. Maybe that's just an old school way of drafting and doing limited, just having a nice curve like this. But I think here having them being 2 curves instead of something else, maybe looks like I didn't even have an effigy. I thought I took one. Anyways, the other 4 red drop, the 4/3 that pings whenever something leaves the graveyard, I felt like those would have been, at least one of those would have been better than one of these curves. Overall, I had fun. This was a fun deck. Yeah, I like casting all these big spells. I like casting just a lot of non-creature spells, and that's what I really like about Prismari and Quandrix combo. I get to do that, so that's why I'm really liking this limited set and why I keep posting it. I did hear something about a Zendikar coming to Quick Draft, so if that ever happens, I'll definitely give Zendikar a try. I don't remember drafting that too much, so we'll just see if it ever comes. Alright guys, until next time.